I mentioned a while back that I was going to do a series of conversations on pleasure, and I'm starting that conversation over the summer. We're at this point where we're just about to hit the peak of the summer in terms of the light, not the heat. So we're almost at summer solstice. And summer solstice is a time in the wheel of the year where you are at a peak of growth. You're at a peak of power. All the work that you've done, all the experiences that you've had at this year. It's a moment of taking stock when we get a chance to look back and notice what has been the theme, the thread. Where are you in terms of feeling your power? When we get to this place, just like I have got to this place, I've made a different decision. Some years it's about amplifying what you already have. But for some time, I've been having this inkling that there was something more that I needed to do. And this is a personal journey. It's definitely a stretch. I'm moving out of some of the traditional things that I'm known for, and how I create in an entrepreneurial way. And I'm stepping into the realm of creating a product. And I want to tell you what it is, because it's been a secret up until now, until I've got everything in place to know that it's going ahead, because this is a whole new venture for me. And so I am in the realm of pleasure, in the name of pleasure, because of pleasure, because I think it's a spiritual force and activation. I am launching a range of aphrodisiacs. And not only that, when I go into it, what is that? It's a heightened state of sensuality. It's definitely, in terms of elements, it would be water and air. You've got water, which is the deep emotional flow. You've got the rivers. You've got the wetness. You've got the sweat. Everything to do with water is the sensual. Birth is connected to the sensual. And then when you add in the ingredients of the scent is one of the strongest of the five senses. Scent can take you back to the memories of when you were a child. Scent can create exoticness. Well, one of my moments with scent was, I must have been about 16, maybe a bit less actually, maybe 15. And my mother took me to Tunisia. And one night when I was there, I smelt this scent and I just went, what is that? It was so delicious, so exotic, so out of this world compared to the places that I'd experienced, which is living in Yorkshire or in Canada. It was different. And I realized there were these little Arab boys who were wearing white outfits and headdresses, and they were walking ahead in the night, and it was like the trail of the scent was as thick as that. It's like you could literally follow them with the scent, the thick jasmine scent. And that, for me, has been a journey of total pleasure. Like it has this feeling associated with it. Often the exoticness of places like India or Tunisia or Egypt, they have some of the most amazing scents associated with them. And so I started formulating things, researching, looking at what all aphrodisiacs have as a combination. And they have the feel, the blood flow, and they have scent associated with them. So when I break that down, it really is water and air in terms of the elements. So I want to do a series of conversations around pleasure. I'm developing the aphrodisiacs, and I'm developing sensual lotions, which are specifically for women. My new brand is going to be released later this summer. I don't want to totally tell you what it's called yet. I want to keep it a little bit of mystery. But I will be working with the sense of sensuality and how we package that, how we respond to it, how we experience it. Because some of the times when I've had the hardest times in my life, I've used scent and I've used touch and massage to get myself through those hard times. And it has made 111% of difference. It's been so different that I was able to, during a particularly awful split up, I was using, what do they call them? You know, where you, it's not smoke. I've gone blank on it. Not nebulizers. Yeah, maybe nebulizers, but they send out watery scent into the air. I can't believe I've lost the name of this object, but I would, so different than incense, I would put the pure oils on this thing and it would emit it into the air. And it was categorically one of the things that helped me get through this horrendous breakup. It was amazing. So I know the power of it. I want to have conversations with you about it. And I truly believe that if people were more in their pleasure, half the problems of the world, most of the problems of the world would go away, because we just get to focus on us in a beautiful way rather than all the problems and blaming and being out here with fault and victimhood and all the rest of it. Pleasure brings you back to self. It gives you a sense of timelessness. And who doesn't want that? I mean, it's what we're on the planet to experience, are the pleasures of the earth. And so I am bringing in the pleasures of the earth. It'd be very interesting to know, what is your pleasure?